Jesus freak here. Now, people trying to help me out said it's possible I can do something similar to what I did when I had to leave the towers. That at the time, I had been saving up money. Knew I had to make sure I had a deposit on hand. And kept looking around even when I had the money. They had the deposit. I didn't have to worry about not being able to afford a place because I didn't have enough for a security deposit. Now, last month or so I was there. I had to stiff them. And in fact, I get sent to collections for it. I never paid up. Didn't feel it was that big a deal. I let things lapse. Something I didn't want to have to do, but which I felt, I wasn't necessarily in the wrong for. Now, when I got the new place, I would move as I could. Because I had nobody help me. I had nobody to help me, so I had to do it all myself. And I had just a shopping cart. One of those ones you see old ladies carting around, as little rectangular ones. I was moving everything I could in that. And you can only take so much that way. And eventually, it broke. But I was moving this stuff about 1.5 miles uptown on foot. And I prioritized stuff. Most important things went first. So my new place was mostly livable. And then they said, we know you changed your official address and everything. At this day and time, we're going to shut off your file. And they just locked me out of the place. And I had to leave a whole bunch of stuff behind. And it's possible I might have to do some of the same stuff again that I did back then. This was in 2010. This was September, October 2010. This was a long time ago. But I did what I had to. Now, the agency that's trying to help me out said, legally they can't really do anything without a court order. And of course, the court order is going to take time. And beyond it taking time, you're probably going to get a couple months extra anyway. Of course, that ain't going to stop them, if they decide to use extra legal means to keep me out, or, change the locks in the common areas so that I can't get in and out. But I still got a month and a half to deal with that. I've been looking for places myself, but they're not going to be as good as if they can get me in places that are, that pay part of your rent and base what you actually pay on your income. And right now, I'm literally only seeing one other person renting a bunch of places. And, the things could I afford it? Sure. But it's like, you have to prove that you can make 3 times your rent in a month. Stuff like that. Just because most people can't afford to live that tight doesn't mean everyone can't afford to live that tight. I'm very capable of living on very tight means. Of course, every little bit of help I've had has been, real help. My maladaptive response to stressful situations is to shut down. So I've been sleeping a lot lately, and I know that ain't very helpful. But just gotta tell it like it is. It's also why, I haven't done much. Been sitting in front of my computer a lot. That's been pretty much the extent of what I've been spending my days on. Anyway, here's hoping for better days. Jesus, freak out.